What's up guys? Welcome to the video. Today is Friday. I'm here at alphalete. Like I mentioned at the end of the last video, I just came back to Houston for literally like 48 hours, doing a couple of projects here, getting my hair done, and just like there were a few things, few loose ends to tie up back here. So I came back. Instead of just like staying here for a week, I just decided to go back home and then come back again. So I'm back in Houston, long story short, and I'm about to get a leg workout in with Pablo. He's a videographer that I've worked with before, and he's gonna do a really cool edit, so stay tuned for that. Just a little recap. Last night, Arianna got her first tattoo.
Growth in Farsi. To progress and to move forward.
And why is it in Farsi?
Because I'm Iranian.
This was her first ever tattoo. She was like not really that nervous. Like Haley and I were more nervous than her, I think. And it was very easy experience. She was surprised it didn't hurt more. And I'm like itching to get a tattoo. I want one really bad. I think I really want like a half sleeve, and I want sunflowers on it because sunflowers are my favorite flower. Like I love sunflowers, so I've been wanting a sunflower half sleeve for quite some time, but I just can't pull the trigger yet. Let me know if you think I could pull off a half sleeve. It would be like black and white and kind of like dainty and feminine, but still like badass, you know? So let me know if you think I could pull it off. All right, Pablo's here. Everyone say hi to Pablo. He is going to be filming me today. I'm doing a full leg workout, and he's going to do a really cool edit. So let's jump into that in 3, 2, 1. Alright guys, that is a wrap for the workout. I already know that Pablo did an amazing job, so give this video a like if you enjoyed the edit and thought it was cool. I like mixing those in. I think they're fun. I know they're not as informational as like when I do a voiceover or something, but I think they're really entertaining and cool to watch. It's really like art, so give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. So now I'm just gonna head and do like 20 minutes of cardio on the Stairmaster, and I will catch you after that. Pablo, where can they find you?
Twitter, Instagram, and that's about it.
Alright, I will put his information in the description box and on the screen right here. Thank you very much. Gonna grab a quick bite to eat at Jason's Deli. I have no idea what this place is, but it looks like Panera. Alright. So post-workout is a salad that came with a side of chicken breast, and on here I just have like a variety of veggies, a tiny bit of jalapeno ranch, and then that's all for dressing. And then for carbs I have some apple slices, and I also spotted some soft serve ice cream, so that might happen. Oh, and this little cornbread. Diet Dr. Pepper. Alright, hairs is did. This is a, Ashley, what is this called?
It's an 18-inch layered halo.
That. 18-inch layered halo. Ashley sewed some clips into it, so I can just clip it in. Just 3 clips, super easy. And I think that it looks very natural and blends. Like, look at this color blending. It's perfect. So excited.
Your hair
really
looks
blue.
so freaking good.
Ashley was probably so proud, wasn't she?
She was loving it.
She gets so proud of herself. I love it. It's good. Give me napkins.
Alright, what is this?
Trashy trailer park. So it's got fried chicken, cheese, queso.
Damn. And then this one is pulled beef, I believe. And then this one is seared ahi tuna, all on corn tortillas.
Yes.
Arianna breakfast taco one, that looks bomb.
Yeah, it's migas with guac and cheese. I mean, avocado and cheese.
Wow.
And then that one's the Democrat. That's what you got.
Wow. And then this is street corn.
Wow. I literally feel like double rainbow guy right now.
All the way. It doesn't even, the camera doesn't do justice at all.
That's the worst part is like I've tried taking pictures of, you have to be in Texas to see something like this.
Currently hanging out at the Houston airport. We did go out last night. We went to a couple bars in Houston. It was just like low-key socializing. It was good to spend time with the girls and just, yeah, kept it very low-key because obviously traveling home today, but it was still fun. I'm just heading back to LAX and I have some lunch. It's like almost noon, but I'm eating breakfast and we've got a egg white veggie flatbread thingy from Dunkin'. It's like pretty poverty. Looks decent. And then a iced coffee with supposedly a little cream. So there's that. Alright, first meal back home is a Bite Meals green bound beef, lean ground beef bite bowl, which I added a little bit of riced cauliflower that I just sauteed up in a pan with some of this cheesy jalapeno seasoning. So that just kind of adds some more veggies and volume, and it's gonna be good. Really quick stop at the grocery store to get some micronutrients, basically. Lots of different lettuce, peppers, blackberries, cucumbers, mushrooms. We have these avocado verde little holy guacamole things. So instead of like the normal pods are 100 calories per cup, this one's only 45. And then we got milk. This is what we use to make like our lattes, whole milk. And then some of these ice things, reduced fat chipotle mayo, which looks amazing. Only 3 fat per tablespoon. Cracked cocaine of condiments, reduced sugar ketchup, and then Carb Master yogurt. Some of this French soap, hell yeah. And this one, yeah. And then diet soda is on sale, so 3 for $10.
So there's
3 levels.
Okay, so
Denali moves track.
if that's not enough for you, then there's the
Denali
extreme move tracks, and then if that's still not enough, we have the extreme maximum fudge move tracks. That was bomb though, I'm not gonna lie. What is the description on this thing? Those swirls. Decadent chocolate ice cream maxed out with our famous Denali Moose Tracks fudge for a truly divine indulgence. Divine indulgence indeed. Dang. Walking home from the gym, just my apartment gym. Drew and I did shoulders, and then while he did chest, I did some cardio. So yeah, I do some, I do some chest work, but I don't typically dedicate like an entire workout to it. I'll just throw in 1 or 2 exercises, maybe like once a week. I'm gonna go ahead and cut to the workout commentary right now so you can learn a little bit about our workout. And Drew is actually going to do the commentary today. He has worked as a personal trainer for many years. He has online clients now and knows a lot about doing fitness. He went to school for exercise science and math, so he's a smart cookie and he will have some good insight for you. So let's get the workout voiceover started right now.
Hey guys, Andrew here. I'm going to discuss what Marie and I are doing in this workout today. So the first thing we started with was a standing dumbbell shoulder press. You'll notice Marie's coming right to her ears with the dumbbells, going straight up and bringing them together a little bit at the top. This is a compound exercise. We like to start with compound exercises first. It's neither here nor there, it's just what we like to do, and then when we get tired we move into the isolation exercises like lateral raises that you'll see. So the next one we move into is a single arm cable lateral raise. This is really good. It's good to do it on the cable because it's going to keep constant tension on that delt. All the way at the bottom you'll see that the shoulder, the delt is working the entire time. Normally on like a dumbbell lateral raise, since you're working against gravity, you're going to lose tension at the bottom of the rep, which is why if I'm doing a dumbbell lateral raise versus a cable, I actually won't go down all the way. I'll go down, halfway, maybe 3/4 of the way down. This one you can go all the way down on just because of that cable action. You notice Marie is leaning a little bit forward on this exercise. Her front delts like to activate before any of the other parts of her shoulder do. And so we have her lean forward just slightly to emphasize the middle delt, which is what she's trying to grow, since her front delts are already well developed. So we want to stay away from that as much as possible, even though you can't avoid it completely. You'll notice she has a nice smooth rhythm here, right? She's taking her time with the reps. She's not trying to do as much weight. You can't see how much weight she's doing, but it's she's doing 2.5 to 5 pounds resistance on here, which it doesn't matter how much weight you're doing, as long as it's difficult enough that it's a challenge, but easy enough that you can control the movement and do it the right way. Alright, I don't know what I was laughing about. It's probably really funny. But we're going to move on to the shoulder, machine shoulder press. I like this machine because it kind of simulates the dumbbell movement where the hands are going closer together at the top, which is really nice. Not all the machines do that, which is fine. But if you have one that does, it's nice to go all the way through the motion to the top. Because it's going to be more of a natural feel. Again, try to control the movement on the way down and the way up. I like to think about it on the way down. You want to pull down, even though the resistance is in the upward direction. You want to simulate like you're doing a lat pull down on the way down, and then as soon as you come to the bottom, pushing with control on the way up in the opposite direction. So every movement that you do, every exercise, has an equal and opposite force, an equal and opposite direction. So the shoulder press's opposite direction would be the lat pull down. The dumbbell bench, for example, the opposite would be a dumbbell row. So when you're doing the exercise like this, think about how that's happening. All right, next one we're doing is the dumbbell lateral raise. You'll notice that this one I'm not going all the way up necessarily, which is okay, but you'll see the delt is actually contracting all the way. A lot of people try to bring their hands too high sometimes, and you really just want to focus on the shoulder joint, right? Because that's where the motion is happening. And if you're feeling that muscle actually contracting, then you're going, you're fine. You're going far enough into the range of motion. Obviously, make sure you have enough of a range of motion so that you are feeling the muscle work. So you'll see Marie on the dumbbell lateral raise is also leaning a little bit forward. It's kind of hard to tell on the camera, but she is, and the dumbbells are starting in front of her, which means that when she raises them up, they're going to be coming in almost a backwards motion, just slightly to target more of the middle delt on this one. And we're supersetting these dumbbell lateral raises with bent over rear delt raises. Marie's coming straight up to the side on this one. Again, just targeting that delt. It's hard to do this without flexing the back for a back fly, but you really want to keep the lats still, which she's doing a really good job of, and just moving at the shoulder joint. She'll do another variation of it right here, which is actually kind of like a skier row, but we're just doing it for the rear delts here. I like this one because it has the shoulder in more of a neutral position, which I always think is a good place to be because it's going to be stronger for the shoulder and to help prevent injury. So that's going to wrap up this voiceover. I had fun doing this. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video.
Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed that little voiceover and the video in general. I'm back on my camera now. I filmed that gym sesh on my phone, so hopefully you guys notice a big difference in this camera because I actually did get a new camera. This is the Canon EOS Mark V, which it's a single lens reflex camera. It's kind of like an in-between of that Canon 70D that I had for like a month and didn't like, and then my little like Sony one that I've been using for literally 3 years, this one. So it's like bigger than this, better quality than this, and I hope you can notice the difference. I certainly do. And another thing that I like is that the screen flips down. So right now I'm looking at the screen, right now I'm looking at the lens, and it's like a much more subtle difference than like if the lens flips, or if the screen flips up, or if the screen flips to the side. It's just like a lot better for vlogging. So let me know if you notice the difference. Let me know if you like it. I am really enjoying it, so I hope you feel the same way. For my post-workout meal, I'm just having my daily serving of Bite Meals protein pancakes. So this is the turkey sausage one. As you also know, I just like to cut up the sausage or the bacon or whatever. These are the macros. I literally put this in every vlog because I eat it every day, and it's delicious. So this is what the finished product looks like. I like to cut it all up and eat it together because I like sweet and savory kind of intermixed. But little tip for those of you that track macros, or at least are like cognizant of them, I heat up this little syrup packet and then pour half over, and then with the other half I actually mix in like a little bit of peanut butter because I love the flavor of peanut butter and I always want like a full 2 tablespoons, but the macros are pretty high, especially if you get like this kind, the super chunk kind. The fat is really high for a whole serving. So I did like probably honestly 1/3 of a serving in here, and then just mixed it into the warm syrup, and then you pour it over, and it seems like it's a lot more peanut butter than it really is. So good tip for those of you that love peanut butter as much as I do, but can't justify 17 grams of fat on like such a small serving. And that's going to conclude today's video. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed Pablo's edit. I hope you enjoyed the informative voiceover. You got like a 2-for-1 on workouts in this vlog. And yeah, I'm back in California for like 12 days now until I head to the Arnold in Ohio. And I can't wait to meet a bunch of you guys at the expo. But until then, I'll just be doing my thing, and I have a couple really good, fun video ideas coming up, so make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Thanks again for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.